Hey guys, it's Drac, and today we are doing the ultimate mod guide for the Nerf Rebelle Starshot. This mod guide will also serve as an identical copy of the mod guide for the Wild Glam, which comes in a set, as they're the same blaster with different repaints. One of them has zebra stripes, this one has all these bird wing, angel wing, kind of pinkish purple nonsense going on it. So anyway, I'm going to break the blaster down and show you what the internals look like. Then I'm going to overhaul them, which I assume it will be virtually identical to a Fire Strike or a Night Finder or what have you, as it is a simple pullback and single action pistol. So I'm going to do that now and show you what it looks like inside. So exactly as expected, when we take this apart, we can see that it has a simple trigger mechanism, lots of different pieces. Inside we have a simple plunger rod with a rubber bumper on the front, which is actually very nice. The seal is good, and then we have an air restrictor built in. So obviously our modifications are going to involve cracking the plunger tube here, which looks like it's going to take a little bit of work, so I will do it off camera. And then we're going to knock out the air restrictor peg and post, plug up this hole, then put it back together. I might even isolate this white piece and paint it some sort of color. This is interesting. I'm not entirely sure what this is for, unless it's a rest for... Oh, it snaps into the bow arm attachment that goes onto this blaster. Then we'll come in and we'll upgrade this catch mechanism. And again, all of this has been covered before in various the Fire Strike and the Night Finder mod guides that I've done in the past. But this should be a quick overhaul. I'll show you what the internals look like once they're finished, and then we'll put it back together and show it. Alright, so after knocking out the air restrictor, this is now a clean shot. I came through and epoxied the tube back together, then I taped over that with electrical tape, then I took some other tape, I think this is frog tape, I taped over the air release hole in the barrel, and then I came in and upgraded the spring just slightly, and I upgraded it with, I want to say, a Fire Strike spring of some kind, so it might not be any different at all, but it felt a little bit tougher. And then I didn't have to do anything to the catch because it was still catching when I was testing. So now everything is ready to go back together into the blaster, and I did paint it, but I'll show you that in the final overview. Alright guys, so this is the finished Rebelle pistol mod guide. It's been signed on both sides. I decided to call it the coagulation because of the weird way that this Fanger red paint kind of dried in that cold. So all in all, the blaster functions very nicely. It's a notable improvement on its stock performance, but not anything too insane. I know that you can do some pretty insane stuff with this platform. I've done it before with Night Finders, and I just didn't feel that that was necessary. I am a little bit upset that I didn't think about how the plunger tube being E-taped would show through on these side panels, but it doesn't bother me that much because it's almost like its own kind of detailing since the black blends in with the red and the pink. So this was just a short, sweet mod guide for those who want to modify this pistol. Again, it has two separate names, but it's the same basic internals, whether it be the Pink Crush or the Starshot. So that covers that. I am going to sell this one on eBay, and I'll put a link to that in the description box below. But just a fun, short and sweet mod guide for this blaster, and as always, thanks for watching.